Flosstube, it's Tara, the 805 Stitcher. I'm the 805 Stitcher here and also on Instagram. Today is Sunday, March 10th, and this is Flosstube number 39. Thank you for all the returning viewers. And if you are new, I hope you see something you like and hit that subscribe button and click on that bell so you know when I will upload another video, because I'm not really consistent. I try to be, but anyway, my last Flosstube was on, looking at my book, February 9th. So it's been about a month. I was sitting here today thinking, if I don't do a Flosstube today, I don't know when I will be able to do another one. So it's today or nothing. And it's been a month, so there's a lot of stuff on the table. This might be a longer Flosstube. I don't know. Got a lot. So how's everybody been? I've been busy watching all of the Flosstubes with the new market releases, and that's been a lot of fun. I was pretty good with the new market releases. I think I ordered maybe 6 or 7 from Abby at Top Notch Stitcher. And there's one other one that I want to possibly get. And I saw it on Grow On Stitchery yesterday. And it's Stitchy Pros Outnumber the Shamrocks. And it comes with a thread pack. And me being a Finnegan, I just, you know, all the Irish. Oh, I am wearing my Athena Stitching Goddess Designs t-shirt. And what does it say? What do you mean cross stitching is an exercise? Who knew? So anyway, wow, what's been going on? Life. I attended the Beach Please Retreat last month at it was in Clearwater Beach, Florida, and it was put on by Stacy Clark from Thread the Needle Stitchery. And Stacy was helped by her husband, Brian, and her son, Danny, who were so cute. At my table, I had Athena from Athena's X Stitches on Instagram, and on Facebook, she's Stitching Goddess Designs. So, hence the t-shirt. That's where I get my t-shirts. Also, I had Lynn, who is Lynn X Stitch Creates on Flosstube, and she's also a bag maker. I've known Lynn for a while. And also I met Janelle, who has a Flosstube Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. And this was the first time I met Janelle, and it was funny. We have the same personality. We're both kind of quirky, she's a little more outgoing than I am, but same, I mean, we were soul sisters. So I told her I'm your big sister. So we had a great time. And then we got to meet Cheryl, who was a local, and she was her first retreat. And after we were talking to her for a while, she had just told us that she was possibly going to not come to the retreat because her husband had passed away just the month previously. So I think she had a good time. She was with a fun bunch, and I hope we made her first retreat a lot of fun and memorable. So I'm not going to go over the Beach Please haul, you know. I mean, we'll do that. Maybe I'll do that after the stitching because I've got a lot to show. And that kind of leads into haul and all that stuff. So I've got 1 FFO, I have 2 finishes, I have 1 start, and I have whips. So before we get into stitching, my February stats, I started with 124 whips. I had 1 finish, 1 start, and I UFO'd Baby It's Cold Outside. My friend Athena was telling me, you have so many things that have like 2 stitches in them, just take it out of your whips and put your stash back and, you know, lower your whips. I'm like, that makes sense. So I'm going to start doing that. Things that I have like 2 stitches in or something. It's ridiculous. So, more about the Beach Please. I met Who did I meet at a beach place? I met Alicia, Fanciful Flamingo, Teresa from the Garden Goose, and I met Nancy and Jen from Bushy Stitchers, and a whole bunch of other people. So it was a good time. So let's start getting into the stitching, because like I said, I have a lot here and I don't want to take too much of your time. So, okay, my FFO that I did was, it was a piece that, I think it's Fairy in the Woods, they sent 4 different designs that you could do, and for a pre-stitch, and then we did a flat fold class. So that was really fun at the retreat, just, you know, having the class and being able to walk away with the finish, or the fully finished object. So a lot of different designs, people, you know, did their own thing. I kind of followed the pattern. So this is the one I chose. And cute little crab, stitchy crabs, and the dolphin. And we actually did, Stacy had all the materials we needed. We didn't have to worry about anything. And we did a flat fold finish. Now, disclosure. I got sick on the last day of the retreat. My husband had been sick with a cold, head cold, and I got sick. And so Saturday I was sick, and I really contribute my errors to cold medicine. So Stacy had seen me in the morning and she goes, Tara, did you not get any sleep last night? I'm like, I'm sick. And I was like, do I really look that bad? But anyway, it was fine. So, what is this line? Okay, anyway, I don't know. So this was it. I did a red print, but I cut it wrong, so I had to also do a blue print, but it works. So it's a cute little flat fold. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I liked having that diversion in the retreat. So that's my FFO. Now my finishes. I finished, this was supposed to be my smalls exchange at the retreat, but I didn't fully finish it, and I just ran out of time. I also had a trunk show at the retreat, and I was trying to get that together, and I couldn't do it. But I did stitch Heart and Hand, Tiny Town, the Seaside Tiny Town. And here is my fully finished. I did this on 36 count Vintage Country Mocha. So there you go. With all the called for. I think I changed one of the browns because it just seemed to be a lot like the other brown. So there we go. It was pretty quick. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Now I want to do all the other Tiny Towns. But yeah, a little bit closer. It's a long one. So yeah, that was fun. So I finished that, and let's see. My second finish, I finished while I was at the Beach Please Retreat, and it is Philanthropic Pumpkin by Hands on Design. This was an exclusive that she did with Lady Dot Creates. It was a fundraising pattern for our kit for Special Olympics. And she said that she's not going to ever release this again. So I don't know how I did it, but I landed on just the right time and got the full kit. And so I buckled down and I finished. It's stitched on, I don't know, it's all the called for, DMC and maybe a 32 count something. But here we go. So that's done. Yeah. Where's the color? That's better. Yeah, so now I just have to make it into that pumpkin. Kathy gives really good instructions, so we'll see how I do. But it was funny, we were talking about this, and then we ended up talking about the mattress, like the blocks she does, and finishing that. And Jen from Bougie Stitchers was like, just send it to me, I'll do it. I'm like, okay, thank you. So yeah, it was funny because I had posted on Instagram, this is a finish, and then I was looking at it and I had missed 2 legs on the birds. So I lied, but I went back and did them again. So now I have to fully finish that. Okay, those were my finishes. I had a start, and I started this at the Beach Please Retreat. This was the, what was it? Friend Stitch? No. This was the exclusive from the Acorn and Threads gathering in January. And it's Fox and Rabbit, a gathering of acorns. So she gives you the chart with the, I think, a gathering of acorns down here, but she doesn't have it shown here. And it's funny because in the chart it says a gathering of roses, so I don't know if it's going to be released as something else. But anyway, this was exclusive. We got the all the DMCs and Classic Colorworks, and it's stitched on 36 count hog bristle from Fox and Rabbit Designs. And I started it, but then I gotta take my glasses off, see what I was doing. But then I wasn't happy with the coverage on the 36 count. So I started to go back. I was doing 1/2, and I started to go over the black again, doing 2/2. And I just stitched over what I had already done 1/2. So I think I like the coverage better on that. The coverage, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's a little prim here. I just wanted the black to be a little more. So this is where I started. I started with a middle start, and this is as far as I've gotten. So you can see the first, maybe the first line on the roof, I stitched over it with another thread. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's a little too prim, or it's too see, you know, I would say it's see-through, but I think I just gotta keep going and see, you know. I don't know. I don't want to do it all and then regret it. So anyway, we got this. We also got this cute little bag that they provided us, and it was Crafty Corey Stitches made all the bags, little pencil bags for our floss. So I just gotta continue on that. I thought it was a good retreat thing to fill in. Okay, so that was my start. Okay, whips. Got a few whips. You know what I forgot to talk about first was, sorry. I'm still in the Florida mode. I've got the little pineapple thing. So I forgot to talk about something that I saw. I was watching a floss tube. It is, I have it written down, Cross Stitch the Globe. They've been talked about. They're 2 sisters. I think it's Stephanie and Allison. And they've done some fun floss tubes lately, but the last one I watched was the most expensive kits. And they go and tell you all about the, you know, most expensive kits. And it was really surprising to see the cost on some of these. But anyway, they had a couple honorable mentions in the beginning. And one of them was a Just Nan. And I was sitting there going, that looks familiar. And I went up over in my cupboard over here, where I have a bunch of my mom's stuff, and I found it. She had already stitched it. So I don't know the name of it. You can go back to I always get their name, Cross Stitch the Globe, but it's a little box and a triangle box. There we go. And on the bottom is a little, upside down, a little spider. It says boo. And there's a little button here in the front. I do have to fix it because there was a cord that was here to close it, and it's gotten, over time, it got old. And so anyway, and here's the inside of the box. And also there was a little pumpkin. And there's also a little hat in here. See, a little tiny hat. So I don't know if that was supposed to be on the pumpkin or I don't know. I thought it'd be cute on the pumpkin. So cute. So I had this and I was like, oh, they, Stephanie said, is it Stephanie? I don't know. I got their names wrong. But anyway, they said that this kit sold for $261. So anyway, that's Mom's Corner. I haven't done Mom's Corner in a while because I've been out of stuff. But I had this and I'm like, hey, cool. So, tangent. I know, off topic. But let's get back to whips. Okay, let's see. I'm doing this one. It's on my whip go for this month. And it is Owl Forest Embroidery. And I call it Swamp Witch. Sorry about the glare. There we go. And I've had this for a long time. I don't know if it's 2019 or so. But I have it on my whip go as a finish. So this is where I'm at. I have to finish this side over here. I have some back stitching to do around these yellow flowers. I have a couple little things to pop in here, and then I'm done. I don't know what I'm going to do with it when I'm done. Maybe a little flat fold or something. But it's close to a finish. It's going to be a finish. And there we go. So that was on my whip go for this month. I worked on it one day. So I think I had all of this done and I had to start around here. So yeah, I can knock this out. So Owl Forest Embroidery, it was a kit. So all the called for Owl Forest Embroidery threads and their fabric. So the next one I had was on my, because I'm doing the heifer board and the whip go board. So, I don't know which it was. No, I do know. It was on my whip go. And what was on my whip go was Stacy Nash Spring Chicken Pin Keep. And for the life of me, I couldn't find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I went through all of my projects, all here, all in the drawers, everywhere. So I thought, well, I'm just going to replace it with something and maybe something that I can finish. So I pulled out Hands on Design Bottle and Brush Tree Farm. Cute little stitch. Shouldn't take long, right? Let's see. When I picked it up again and was working on it, I just had these two trees done. This one and this one. And I worked on it. Let me look at I worked on it a little bit this morning, and I worked on it Friday night and Saturday night. So in that time, I've gotten this done. Oops. It's running amok. So there we go. So yeah. It is stitched on the called for, which is 36 count Weeks Dye Works Guacamole with the called for DMC. So since I started working on it, I did these 2 trees and I did all the words up here. So there's not a, you know, a ton more. I've got the trees on the bottom and the little, some words on the bottom and those little, you know, border things in between. I think it should be an easy finish. So that's hopefully another finish for this month on my Whip Go. Okay, we're getting through this. Maybe it won't be 5 hours long. Okay, another whip is, I worked on this at the Beach Please Retreat because it was it was easy. It was a lot of monochromatic, and that's threads. String everywhere in my life. So it is Lindy Stitches. What does she call this? Bury Me With My Needle. Let me take out the plastic. I try to get everything ready, but sometimes it just doesn't. So there we go. Bury with my needle. It says, bury me with my needle and some linen in my hand, for I would not be idle when I reach the promised land. I kept her as a redhead because, I don't know, remind me of Steph Webb, and just wanted to leave it that way. So I'm stitching it on the called for, which is the 32 count Jack's Rum Linen by Fabrics by Stephanie, and I'm using the Dinky Dyes and the DMC. All the called for. So I got quite a bit done because when I had stopped on this one, or when I picked it up last time, I was still filling in the casket. So I did all of this. Well, I might have had one of these leaves done, but I did all of the rest at the retreat. So there we go. It's turning out a little green. It's not really that green color, but there we go. So it's a fun stitch. I would like to finish it. I think it is on one of my boards for this year. So we'll see. That would be a good one. We're going camping next weekend. We have not been camping in our trailer since we went to Kansas last year in April. And we are used to going like once a month. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We're just, the only problem is we have to leave on Sunday, which we used to always leave on Monday. But because my husband went back to work full time, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. So that was a whip. My last whip was on my heifer board, and it was for 1,000 stitches, and it's on my heifer board a lot because I am trying to finish this year. I'm in a group that we're trying to, group of us on Instagram are trying to finish Sir Thomas this year. Get him up. I especially want to do it because I have the Horn of Plenty, I think, that came out last year, and I want to get that up and started. So this is, I spilled coffee all over this chart. Can you believe it? Look at that. Anyway, I'm using all the called for Sullivans, all the called for Rainbow Galleries, and eventually all the Mill Hill beads. So if I have a progress picture, I'll put it up, but I think this is where he's at right now. It doesn't fit the board. Okay, so this is where he's at right now. I know with my 1,000 stitches, I came down here and then I was doing fill in beige, and I got tired of beige, so I came up and I've done all this corn. So that was 1,000 stitches. I got 1,002. I didn't really want to stop working on him, but I knew I had other things to do. There, that's better. So, yeah. A bunch of the girls have gotten way farther than I am, and that's okay. I'll just keep plugging along. I thought on Sundays I would stitch on him, so maybe tonight I'll put in some stitches. And yeah, but like I said, he's on my hoverboard probably 10 times for 1,000 stitches. So he'll get done. He'll get done. I hope. I have faith. We'll all get it done. Okay, so those were my whips and my starts and my finishes and my FFO. So not too bad for a month. What are we going to do now? Let's talk about plans. I'm going to continue with my whip go and my hoverboard. I have a new start on my hoverboard, which is why I kind of wanted to have a floss tube, because it's in my haul and I wanted to start it. But I'll just keep going along with those. Once I have those 2 finishes done, and I can start a new start, and yeah, that'll be it. If I have any other time, I'll pick up what I want to pick up. So, here's my book of days. This was February. Not too bad. I stitched 29 out of 29 days in February. So that's pretty good. And then here's March. Not as many stickers, but we're just beginning. So that's my book of days. All right. Now let's talk about the Beach Please Retreat. It was so much fun. Stacy, it was their first retreat, and Stacy blew it out of the park. She did a great job. Brian was so much fun to have around, and Danny was a hoot. So, yeah, I know there's talk of them doing another one. They are moving to Tennessee next year or later this year. I'm not sure. So it probably won't be in Clearwater Beach, which is a beautiful space. I mean, gorgeous. I was hoping for a little warmer weather, but it was pretty much the same as here in California. But fun place. Let's see. So this is the bag we got when we got there. This is the Beach Please Retreat bag. And in the bag, we got some welcome to the Beach Please Retreat, some information here. And then I was looking at this and I had not, it was like, okay, who are the designers and makers for the bag? I had not realized that each page after this was a new, other than that one, a freebie chart from who is it? From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. So she has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little charts in here. So little smalls that would be perfect for retreat. So that was awesome. Some freebies in there. And then we also got, let's see, we got some thread drops from Adam Hart. Adam, A-T-O-M, Adam, Atom Heart. I don't know. Here's the card. Here, right down there. Tom Hart. And we got a bunch of these little hearts. And she donated all these. I think Stacy asked her for donations, and she ended up doing bags for everybody at the retreat. And she said that because of Stacy, that's why her business took off. So that was really sweet. Oh, I have another one in here. We got a little book that I could have used. We got some of these little scissors that are really cute. That'd be good for traveling, I think. We got, before we arrived at Beach Please with our registration, we got a bracelet, and there was a game that Stacy played, that pretty much like the baby game, that if you said finish, FFO, anything related to a finish, someone could grab your bracelet. So I pretty much didn't wear my bracelet because I was like, I want to keep my bracelet. It's cute. So the winner of that game was Chantel from Chantel's 141. And I think she had 10, 12, I don't know. It was crazy. I wasn't doing it. Okay, and then we had a pen, a Beach Please Retreat pen. And then we got a little floss drop. Oh no, this is mine. We got another one. What did I do with it? Did I put it over here? Oh, please. I want to show that. Oh, yes. This is the one we got in the bag. And we got a floss drop. And Stacy told us, all of us at table 1 anyway, that these were all made by Misty Timberlake from 2 Needles Pulling Thread. How sweet is that? So, thank you, Misty. And maybe I wasn't supposed to say that, but I don't know. My table was all of Stacy's friends, and I'm a friend too, but these are her girls that helped her set up and everything. So I got the inside scoop. So, and then also we got some charts. She put some charts in there. I got October House Fiber Arts Ameline sampler. And she put different charts in different bags. So they all weren't the same. I got Tellin Emblem, number 131, the scissor sampler. How cute is that? Yeah. That's cute. And then the Tiny Modernist did a little chart for the retreat. And it is so cute. It's called Beach Please. And these were the birds that were on her t-shirts. And what a fun little stitch. So, what is it? 52 by 81. Cute. So, I got those charts. And that was everything in my bag. So, I got a bunch of gifts that, you know, everybody walks around with stuff. But for my table mates, Cheryl made all of us one of these ornaments, tomato ornaments. I think she made one for Jen and Nancy from Bougie Stitchers as well. I think they had one. But how cute is that? I'm going to put it on my tomato thing I have over there. So, thank you, Cheryl. From Janelle, we got this cute little box. It says, sea, sand, and salt. And I was like, Janelle, did you make these? She goes, no, Amazon. So, she gave a little ornament. I got a little seahorse with a 2024 charm. And then she gave us these little bottles that had some charm and a little letter in there and some shells. And what we did, all of us at our table, was we took out the sand that they had shipped with it, and we went to the, well, I think Janelle went to the beach and got some white sand from the Florida beach. And we all put the white sand in as a remembrance. So I know that Athena and Lynn took the little paper and they wrote the Beach Please Retreat 2024. I did not do that, but great idea. So that was from Janelle. Super cool. And let's see, from, oh, my table mates, I gave them, what is this? Oh, that's from Nancy. I just had some scissors, and I have extra because we only had 5 people at our table. So I gave some scissors, and I made some little scissor fobs. I had like an Easter and a stitchy theme, and I put a little Florida tag on them. Yeah. So I'd hoped to do more, but again, ran out of time, so that was it. So other little things I got from my table mates, I got this from Lynn, and a little box, and inside she had a little highlighter. She's got a little mascara wand for the stitching. She had some little scissors, which I love these things. I lost some at work. She had a threader, I don't know, and a little nail emery board, and then she did a little magnet for me because she, you know, she knows that I sew, so she did a little sewing bobbin. So thank you, Lynn. That was so sweet. And she also had brought us chocolate from Australia. She had been gone for like a month. No, I don't know, 2 months? 2 months vacation, a month vacation to Australia. Sounded amazing. So that was from Lynn. Athena made all these really cute little dogs from Mardi Gras beads. And let's see if I can get him to stand up. He's cute. I gotta put him somewhere. So there he is. There he is. You can stand up. See? Cute. She made 100 of those while she was at the retreat one night. So those were my table mate gifts. I've got a needle minder from the Bougie Stitchers. I got a scissor fob, pretty scissor fob, like they're all beach related, from the Bougie Stitchers. Nancy had made them all, I believe, and I don't have it with me. It's on a pair of scissors, but, or do I? Do I have it in here? Hold, please. It might be in here. You can't hear me. No, I don't have it in here. So, but it was pretty. It was orange and had a mermaid on the bottom. And then I also got this from Nancy. Little floss ring here, shamrock. Let's see, what else did I get? I got this from Jenny Birdsall and Danish Stitcher. Just a little floss card with a 2024 charm. We can always use those. I don't know who I got this from, but it was a pretty flower button with a York peppermint patty, not panty. These little thread, keep these little thread things. This was from Notorious Needle, Snarky Cross Stitch. Cute. Those are fun to make. I got this from one of my things. I got this from Teresa, the Garden Goose, and it was so funny because she came up to me and she handed me this and she says, "Oh, I follow you and I watch you." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" I mean, and she was kind of shy about it. And I'm like, I didn't even come up and say hello to you because you know, you're the Garden Goose. You're Teresa. So that was funny that you never know, you know, who watches you and who wants to meet you. Whereas I was shy to meet her. So it was nice meeting Teresa. I remembered she was sitting next to our table at Stitch New England, and her laugh is just really distinct. And I'm like, I heard you and I knew you were here. So she's funny. So yeah, so those were my little things, and not a lot. I don't know. Not a lot getting passed out, or just didn't get passed out to me. So, but it was a good time, and we had raffles, and Stacy just had a lot of door prizes, charts, like full kits. I didn't win anything. No one at our table won anything. So that was a bummer, but it was a good time. So she had a guest designer at the retreat, and that was, this isn't it. No. The guest designer was Emily Call Stitching. So she did 2 charts for the retreat, and she was there, and we got to meet her. She has 5 children. Didn't know that. But the first one was Take Me to the Beach, Please. Very cute. Very, very cute. So that was the big one. And then the other one was a smaller one, and it was Stitching at the Sea. And that Chantel 141 was at the retreat. It was funny. There was like the celebrity table. It was Nicole Spohr, Chantel 141, Alicia, Fanciful Flamingo, Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher, who I didn't get to meet. Who else was over there? I know, it was the celebrity table. We all said that. It was like, that's, you know, the celebrity table. I wasn't sitting there. So, but I did get to talk to Alicia. So that was fun. So anyway, this, I like this one. I think I'll do this one first. I was talking to Lynn, who sat next to me at the table, and I said, you know, she didn't like the hair. And I'm like, well, what about some variegated, you know, something variegated, give it a little dimension. And so she started doing, she had a blue purple variegated, or she went and bought one, I think. I'm not sure. And she started doing that. And I thought that was really pretty. So maybe I'll do that too. But that's fun. I think that the thing is from Chantel. Yes, sample was finished on Chantel 141 on the edge display shelf. So, and we also got a piece of Ada, which is, oh, I don't know. This is not, I think it's 16 count toasted. Yeah, this is Ada. Toasted Coconut by Forbidden Fiber Company. It says 32 count, but this is an Ada, so I'm thinking it's a 16 count. So that's pretty. I went and looked for some other fabric for it, and I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, she had the guest designer. She had the, we had an ice cream social the first night. A lot of fun. We had lunch every day, nice lunch, and it was just, it was top notch. So thank you, Stacy, and I hope to go next year. She also did the little booklet of the flat fold finish that we could take with us, the tutorial. So that's nice to have. And let's see. Now let's get into, what did I see on the freebie table? Freebie table. Okay. So these were on the freebie table that I picked up. This is Pumpkin Patch, Stitching with the Housewives. I might have this. I'm not sure. But free. Why not? I got another Stitching with the Housewives, Penelope and Peep. I don't believe I have this, but it was on the freebie table. I got this, and it is Artist Design Autumn Floral Urn. And this was funny because I came back to my, and it was in an envelope, and I came back to my seat, and I'm like, all I got was like the cover and the back. There was no chart. So, or actually there was, this is all I got, the front. So I went back to the table, and another lady and I were searching, and she found all the missing pieces. So thank you to whoever helped me find all of this. That's this cute little one. What is it stitched with? Cottage Garden Threads. I wonder if this was one that that they did for Nashville when they all had to use the Cottage Garden Threads. Anyway, and then I found this one from Fox and Rabbit, and it is Autumn Urn, My Autumn Garden. So those were on the freebie. Oh, I have one more on the freebie table. I picked up I have two more. Finally a Farm Girl, Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Sorry. I don't sing. But Jeremiah. Cute. And then I also picked up this one, which is Bountiful Blessings by Finally a Farm Girl. Anything with pilgrims or turkeys, I'm all over it. So that was on the freebie table. Brought those home with me. And so let's go into my haul. Okay. Now this is where I'm getting a little confused. And I didn't even realize I did this. I bought Forbidden Fiber Co. 32 count toasted coconut, which is the called for the Emily, Emily Call. It's Emily Call, right? Emily Call stitching, which is what she calls for. So I got this, and I thought I would do this on it instead, which is the call for, and I didn't even realize it. So I picked up a piece of that, and then I was also thinking about maybe doing it on some kind of a blue, which I think I have some of this. I know I have some of this. What is this? Where's the tag? Oh, here we go. This is Atomic Ranch, and it's 32 count Vapor. So those were my two choices if I didn't want to use the 16 count Ada. But I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll do it on the Ada, at least the small one. Why not? It'll be a quick, easy stitch. Save these for something else. I don't know. I got those two fabrics. I got, this is my haul from the retreat. I got Glendon Place Hungarian Folk Art #1. Sorry. Look at those colors. Isn't that awesome? And then I got it looks like this, what is it? Sulky Thread Pack. And I got the beads as well. So that was fun. I picked up Jeanette Douglas, Chubby Bunny. I didn't have Chubby Bunny. I have Chubby Bird. I know there's a Chubby Bee and a Chubby Fox. I don't really like those. I don't know. I picked up Stitching in the Round, JBW Designs. That'd be a cute small exchange. I picked up the Artsy Housewife Coffee and Eggs. Love this. I know Lindy Stitches was working on this, and I fell in love with it when I saw hers. I got Cottage Garden Samplings, Christmas Parade. A bunch of people have done this. And I want to do it at some point. And then because Lynn, sitting next to me, was actually working on this. I think it was, she got it from the Wild Woman Retreat last year. It was the exclusive from there. But it was gorgeous. The picture doesn't do it justice, which it never does it? But it's from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy, and it's Rocky Mountain Quaker. And, yeah, it's stitched with Vintage Country Mocha and Weeks Dyeworks. I think Lynn was using all the called for. I'll have to ask her because hers was beautiful. So that was my haul from the Beach Please Retreat. Not bad, right? I think my no buy year kind of like made me reel it in a little bit, you know? If you've been watching me at all, you know I needed reeling in. So that was fun. It was a great time. I had a great time with Athena and Janelle and Lynn and Cheryl. Athena and Lynn I'd known before, hung out with them, and Janelle was a blast. I can't, hope to hang out with her again. So that was the Beach Please Retreat. So now let's go into my other haul that I have collected over the month. I mean, it's not a lot, I don't think. So let's start with some Stitchy Kindness. My friend Shannon, you might know her as Shannon Bromo on Instagram. And I believe, what's their Flosstube? Minnesota something. I'm sorry, Shannon. But anyway, she's Shannon Bromo on Instagram. And she saw that I was doing these cottages. They're the Country House Needleworks cottages. And she says, these really aren't my aesthetic anymore. Do you want the ones I've already stitched? I'm like, heck yes. Not hell. Heck yes. And so she sent them to me. And she's got one that's already mounted. And it was March. I have done September and October. And I'm working on November. And then she sent me January. And February. So thank you, Shannon. That was super cool. I actually sent her a bag for this because I know she loves Mardi Gras, and I had a Mardi Gras bag that she hadn't gotten. So, yeah. Okay, what else? Oh, what else did I get? Okay, let's see. I bought this from That's So Kelly Co. And yes, I do buy other bags. Funny, huh? So this was one of those last one we have, and Evermore, she called it. I really like this hidden zipper she's doing. I'm not going to copy you, but I kind of like it. So anyway, it's the bag, and it comes with the Bitsy Bob, which I like these. When I'm working on a big project, I really like the Bitsy Bob. So I'm opening it up, and I'm like, wow, okay. I think something was left in here. So I haven't emailed you yet, Kelly. I know Kelly watches me. So if I don't email you, hit me up if you want this back. But I think it was like set up for a stage for photographing because she left a chart in it and some threads. And in the bag was these rooster scissors, which I saw she photographs with. So I think it was just a boo-boo. And Kelly, I will send them back to you. I don't want to take your scissors. So I'll try to remember to email you. But if I don't, and you see this before that, she's really sweet. And on the invoice, she's like, congratulations on the new baby, grandbaby. So that was a purchase. I started subscribing to the Just Cross Stitch magazine. I saw a couple of things in here that, I might do. So I'm looking forward to getting some more of those. It was, they highlight some floss tubers in here. So that was pretty cool. I got, I ordered a frame from Wire and Frame on Etsy. And this is it. I wanted kind of a gothic frame, and it's small, but I got it to frame. I just have it folded in here. I got it to frame this. I practice stitchcraft. Super excited when I saw it. It comes with the glass. It comes with the foam board. So I probably won't use the glass, but is that not perfect? It's going to be perfect. So super excited. That is Willow Hill Samplings. I practiced stitchcraft, and I stitched it on 40 count XG Designs Jack-O-Lantern. So that one. It's really super cute. Look at that. I love it. Outside my door here, I have a witch wall. And like I have a little sign that says witches in or witches out. You can turn it around, and my grandkids like to play with that. So, or my husband too. So that was something I had coming. I ordered these floss drops from P&B Making Memories, P&B Creations. They're on Etsy. They did a lot of stuff for Pam and Steph, but I'm just going to show you the bag. They were doing some thread drops for, I'll take them out, for Teresa Kogut's Patreon stitch along, and it's called Hometown. It's a 2-year stitch along. So they sent us this one and a general store. Well, they didn't send it. I had to buy it. But quilts, library, candles, a church, and a barn. So this isn't enough to do all of the, there's a lot of threads, and I probably won't, I'll probably just use these, and then, yeah. But it was very nice. Bob and Pam included a handwritten thank you note, which as an Etsy seller, I really appreciate, because I do handwritten thank you notes, and I know it takes a little bit more time. So thank you, Bob and Pam. And I will definitely use them again, because great quality. So I got those for my hometown salve. I got, I think, was this Tiger Lily Designs birthday sampler or stitch along? I don't know. I get all confused. I watch them all and I'm just like, I think it was hers. But I fell in love with it. All the colors. It's my sister's sampler. We've all seen it. Anne Richardson, aged 9 years. Yeah. I'm not starting anything right away. So, and I went ahead. I've never purchased them before, but I bought the Vicki Clayton silks, and it wasn't expensive. So yeah, I was surprised, because I'm used to, you know, NPIs and that kind of stuff. So I think this was like, I don't even know, not $20 maybe? I'm not sure, but it wasn't expensive. So I'm looking forward to starting that at some point. Probably not this year, because I'm not supposed to start anything. Except I can, because my heifer board told me I could. Okay. Oh, I got a piece of, I was watching Garon Stitchery, and they were showing a 40 count flannel flower by Fox and Rabbit Fabrics, and I went over and grabbed that, because why not? I mean, I literally, as I'm watching, I went and ordered it. So I find I do a lot of that when I watch them, those guys. So maybe that's not good. Okay. I had to order a Kreinik for something I was working on. And for the life of me, can't remember what it was. I had to blend it with something. I'll have to look. Maybe I'll figure it out. But, you know, can't just buy the Krynic. So I bought Nora Corbett Miss Forest Mushroom. Is that not it? So cute. So cute. There's like, how many are there? There's a few of these. But I like her the best. So, yeah. Got her with that Krynic that I don't know where it belongs to. So, I got a new sticker book. I have all the bibliography and the antiquarian and stuff, but, you know, I don't like a lot of them. So I bought this one. It's called Boho Dreams. I got it on Instagram, and it's just really, I relate to it a little bit more. You know, it has some cute, smaller stickers that fit on your book of days. Let's see. Just, you know, some like inspirational things. I'm trying to find something that is, I don't know, but yeah, cute, smaller, little smaller things. I did use some of them on my book of days here. I used a little camper here. I used this. I don't know if this I got from the Boho Dreams. I know I got Make Your Own Beauty from the Boho Dreams. And I don't know about these. Might have been from the other one. I don't know. But anyway, I liked this book. So 750 stickers. I think I'll use this more than the other one. I used it last month too when I went to the retreat. I had a Mermaid at Heart sticker and the Ocean is Calling. So, yeah. But that was on Amazon, so not expensive. Let's see. I got my Teresa Kogut charts for March. And this was the one for tier 2, 3, and 4, A Time to Sew. I got, this one was for tier 3 and 4, Spring Manor. And then I got, the fourth one for tier 4 was a, well, it's a quote from Anne of Green Gables. And it says, "It's been my experience that you nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will." Anne of Green Gables. So those were for the Patreon for March. I was watching Helen D do her drum tutorial. And so when I was planning on doing the drum for the Tiny Town, so I ordered the circle template that she had shown. That was just on Amazon. So I'll let you know how it works after I use it, because obviously I didn't make it. And then she had this ballpoint bodkin that she used. So I bought one of those. I got my Fanciful Flamingo box. And let's see. Oh, now I can eat the jelly beans. We got a sticker. We got some jelly beans. We got a project bag tag. We got some pens, counting pens. We got a floss winder, and it's from Scott's Mountain Crafts, Christian and Bob Gersner. So that's what that is. And let's see, what else did we get? We got a project card from, I know these well. This is from my Tiger Lily Designs. We got the 16 count Ada from Grace Notes Fabric for the chart. We got all the floss. We got the finishing fabric. And we got the chart. So it's from Sweet Wings Studio and As He Said. Now, this doesn't call to me, but I know it would call to my mother-in-law. So I'm going to stitch this up for her. It looks like a really quick stitch, and give it to her for Easter. So, yeah. So that was fun. I'm actually going to pull this is going to be my new start for my hoverboard. So I'm going to pull all this stuff out now so I can, that's what I wanted to start. So that was fun. And I'm going to save the jelly beans. Okay, the last thing I got was, I got this from Shannon Bromo as well. She was just getting rid of some stuff that she didn't find things she would need. So in the Black Needle Society Advent box, they're doing a Celebrate All Year. You have to purchase the SAL, I think, but I purchased from her the finishing stuff. So I got the Roundup display, which is here. And then the little templates. I guess there's 12 templates there. And I guess this is all the finishing materials for that stitch along. So I don't know if I'll do the stitch along. I really just like the roundup display piece from Chantel 141. So I don't know, but thank you, Shannon, for letting me get that. That's it. The table is empty. So it wasn't too bad. An hour and 6-7 minutes. I don't have any bags to show. Just been plugging along with orders. And like I said, I'm looking forward to camping next weekend. We haven't been in a long time, but I was hoping to get a lot of good stitching in, but I think we're going to have a lot of people coming up. It's St. Patrick's weekend, or like right the weekend before. So I usually do a corned beef and cabbage dinner, and we usually are usually camping that weekend. So yeah, it'll be fun. So hopefully I'll kind of stay in the 3 to 4 week range. I think 4 weeks is, I think 3 weeks is good, but I was going to do a floss tube last week and just wasn't feeling it. My husband's like, if you don't feel it, don't do it. I'm like, okay, thanks. So, but keep watching floss tubes. I'm trying to think if I've watched anybody new. I don't think so. But I'm still in the 48 hours thing. I've been in a 48-hour binge watching thing. So anyway, I hope you all are getting some great stitching time, and I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day, and that the weather is getting better. Our weather is going to be beautiful next weekend, so that's even better for our camping. I think it's going to be like 75. And yeah, happy Clocks Forward Day. So, except if you're in Arizona and Hawaii. I think those are the 2 states. But anyway, I've said everything I can say, I think. And like I said, if you're new and you like what you see, then please click the subscribe button and click on the bell. You'll know when I upload. I got quite a few subscribers in the last couple months, and so I think when I get to 1,500 subscribers, I'm like at 1,450 something, I'll do a big giveaway. So I have a lot of stuff that, you know, I buy a lot of things twice. So yeah, that's all I have. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.